everyone, and welcome back to Carrie Cubed, where I give you 3 tips. That's right, 3 tips on how to use social media today. On my podcast, All the Social Ladies, I speak to a lot of smart women. And recently, I spoke to 2 very smart young teens, a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old. And they talked to me about how they use social media. I found their insights so incredible that I wanted to share them with you in the hopes that we can learn from them and really learn about how we can work as brands to talk to and engage with teens like this. So first, let's talk about Facebook. Facebook, I heard in no uncertain terms, is for old people. That's right, when you turn 13, it used to be at 13 you would want to get your Facebook account. No more. They don't want to be there, most likely because we're there. It just makes no sense for them. They're not interested. It's not a network that appeals to them at all. However, Facebook was pretty bright in acquiring the network Instagram because teens are interested in Instagram and how they use it. However, they use it in a very interesting way that I really didn't think about. Everything on Instagram for teens is really well thought out and manufactured. They only talk about positive things, and they really artfully craft their life so that it's totally staged. This is the network where they're thinking about likes and comments and worrying how many people are responding to what they're putting out there. So they're very, very selective about what goes on their Instagram account. That's quite unlike the next network, which took over a massive amount of time in the interview. They were all about Snapchat. Now it's interesting because it's not just that Snapchat is this rapidly growing network. I think it's about what it does for them. First of all, there are no likes or comments on Snapchat. You're posting really just for the sake of posting, or you're using it as a messaging service. The thing that I found so fascinating was that they talked about how much more they post on Snapchat than they do on Instagram. Why? Because Snapchat imagery is really fleeting. It comes and goes. It's up for 24 hours as part of your story, and then it's gone. They don't have to think about it, they just do it. In fact, one of the most interesting comments from this podcast was, "What's the point of living life if you can't put it in a Snapchat story?" This is how teens think today, and this is how we as brands need to really understand their thought process to move forward. Have a great week.